Okay, so now I'm going to get into some more defense to like the smash pass, or the folding pass, whatever you want to call it. They take your knees, they push it to one side, and they drop their hips on top of your knees. Okay, this is more low passes. Okay, so if they're lower on your hips, your upper body's free to move. The ones I don't like is when they're up on your upper body and you're flattening you out here. Now my legs are free to move, but they're trying to get their leg out, and it just makes it difficult. But when they're down here low, I can always kind of push and get my knee free, push and get my knee free. My upper body's free to move. But when he folds it, and now he's on my hips, he's from here down. Nothing's stopping me now from getting up on my elbow and starting to move my upper body around and do things with my upper body. So this is what we're going to do. So he's going to fold me over. So how do you get in the folding pass? A lot of times when let's say he forces the butterfly, and then he wants to do the first one that we just did. Yeah, he wants to go into the knee still position, butterfly top. I don't have underhooks. A lot of times this happens, he'll get a pass, and then I'm like, man, I don't want him to get there anymore, so do it again. So this time on feet to hips, he pushes him down, and now I close my knees. There's no possible way now that he comes into that position he was just in. He would have to literally open my legs up, which would be weird, and not probably likely, right? So instead of that, in jiu-jitsu, we don't force, we just go with it. So he's gonna pop it to one side, boom, and here we are, okay? So he's nice and low, because if he doesn't stay low on this, and he tries to go up too high too quick, you know, I can start shrimping and get my knee back out. So he knows to stay heavy on my knees. He wants, flip this up a second, he wants my two knees to touch. Because guess what? If I could hook here, grab his lat, and hook here, and he's not heavy here, I can go into honey hole, I can just go into a sweep and pass. So that's a technique, I guess. It's not likely against a good guy, but if you can keep space between your knees, you can get that sweep. But he's too good, he's gonna smush. Now it's smushed. Look, I try to open, it's not working. So this is what I do against the better guys that get me here. Number one, I always try to keep my stand-up or push-up. I always try to keep this top hook hooked in. I don't want him to just kick his leg out and pass. So watch. If he tries to kick his leg out right now, I would follow. The bottom hook's going to be pretty much worthless. So I keep the top hook in. I know my knees are squished. I know he's staying low. He's keeping on my hip tight. I know what he wants to do. He wants to take his hand. He wants to put it here inside of my knee, or if it's gi, he's going to grab right here, punch it to the floor. He's going to kick this leg free. He's going to pass. And I know he can do that. He can do that whether I want him to do it or not, right? So I'll keep this hooked. I'll do my best. But here's what I'm going to do with my upper body. His head is the only thing covering my upper body, so I could get up on my elbow whenever I want. He doesn't have control of my head or my chest or my shoulders yet. So the first thing I do is I make a frame. I like to put my elbow right there, almost like I'm doing like a meat hook on his head. Right there inside of his trap, okay? We're gonna switch this around. You're gonna see where this elbow is in a second, but boom. Then I raise my hand like I'm in class. Excuse me, I have a question. And then it comes under. That's the technical way. You can do it the athletic way. I'm just gonna, it takes energy. Make a big circle and then bring it under. Technique. Elbow tight. Because I don't want him to come up higher on me. So I try to make this wedge right here. Try to push him down me a little bit. Okay, so now I try to keep him hooked with this top hook, but I know that's going to fail eventually, and he's going to start to pass. So as he starts to pass, my elbow goes to my hand, and I just start to shrink, okay? So I'm just going to shrink. I want to get my butt, again, I want to get my butt out far enough to where if he just walks around to his left, he won't get the pass. So I push him away long enough. I can even go to the head sometimes if I need to, but right here is usually good enough to just get my butt out here. And now when he tries to pass, oh, here we are again. Feet to hips, feet to hooks. So again, let's go back all the way down here. Try this again. He folds me over, pushes down, boom, I'm already here. See where my arm is? Just keeping him down, that's all it's doing. If he tries to push up high on me, he runs into my frame. It's going to be tough. I go from my elbow to my hand, and I'm literally just trying to get up in base, but not so much up to my feet, but I want to get my butt out that way so I can face him. I want to clear my butt so far out this way that my knees can get free. So he's going to try to pass me. All right, let's turn it around now. Oh, right there, right inside the shoulder on his trap. I want to get my butt over there. So even if he passes, it's fine. Okay? I'm going to get up in base, kind of, and get that space I need to get back. It's just shrimping. He's gonna walk, I'm gonna walk, and we're gonna shrimp, 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 and eventually this knee is gonna go from flat to be able to open and get to the other side of his body and catch him. I'm not sure where, I'm not sure when, but it's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen and he gets too high on my body, I'm gonna show you what to do next. But this is best case scenario. We're folded over, space, get on my hand, that big shrimp, and we get back. In the next video, I'm gonna show you what to do if he gets too high.